Hey guys, this video is about my new helmet. This is an OpsCore carbon bump helmet, and I mentioned in the previous helmet video that I did that I was going to be getting this, and it's finally all together. But man, was it a pain in the ass getting this thing together. So where do I start? So I mentioned I had ordered the helmet some time ago, and I finally got it, and I mounted up the nods, and I was just like, something's wonky here, you know, something's not right. So I look, upon closer inspection, the freaking shroud for the NVGs is shifted over to, if you're wearing it, the right side. And what it was doing, it was causing the nods to be kicked out this way, and they just weren't squared up with the helmet, which was super annoying. And I was like, man, fuck this. They're gonna take care of this. So I contacted OpsCore, sent it back. Took forever to get a replacement, maybe like damn near a month and a half. And then the stupid idiots send me back a different helmet with the same problem. I was like, what the fuck? When the original customer service guy, Keith, took my call for when I wanted the RMA for the first one, he's like, oh yeah, you know, I don't know what happened. We had a bunch of them go out with wonky NVG shrouds. He's like, one of them was even off a half an inch. I was like, wow, well, that's pretty fucked up for you guys. You know, maybe that QC, whoever signed that stupid card that goes in your box, should get shit canned. But in any case, he's like, oh yeah, we'll get you a new one. And when they sent the same helmet with the same problem, I was like, what the hell is wrong with these guys? Then on the phone, he had the nerve to say that, well, they looked at your helmet that you sent in and said nothing was wrong with it. I was like, dude, you guys are fucking retarded. No ifs, ands, or buts. These guys are idiots. So I don't know if they just don't give a shit about their non-military and LEO customers or what, but that was horseshit. So this is actually the second helmet they sent back. It did have the crooked shroud. And, you know, he's like, oh, well, you know, I don't know if we have any more. I'm sitting there looking at the website. It shows that they're in stock. And he's like, well, I think we'll just have to give you your money back. I was like, no, dude. You're going to send me a helmet with the right fucking, without a crooked shroud. And then, like, this awkward silence. And I was just like, you know what? I'll see what I could do about it, but if I can't, you're going to have to replace this for me, because you're not just going to throw your hands up and give me my money back. Because at this point, I had already sold the two other helmets that I had. So about a week after that conversation, I still hadn't heard from him. So I just said, you know what? Fuck these guys. The guys at OpsCore could suck a dick. They're idiots. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're little QC guys that sign the cards are dipshits. So what I did was I took the shroud off and I oblonged the holes this way, and I shifted the whole thing over myself. I did a good job on it, used the smallest drill bit possible, and got it to be squared up. But man, I mean, for a big company like Gentex, what the fuck? All right, so that's all about that. Getting to the helmet. You guys have seen these nods before, Rnvgs on a norotos aka2. Excuse me. And it's got the OpsCore stretch helmet cover. Let's see here. I got the same peltors that were on my previous helmet. So one thing that I had to do was I went to a size large from the XL plastic bump. I went to the size large because I was changing out the inner pads. So I put these 4D pads in here with a Team Wendy BOA harness. And this thing is tits. It fits so nice. But what happened with the Ear Pro was the actual dimensions of the shell is smaller. So when the Ear Pro was down and clicked in, how do I say it? The two mounting points here were closer together. So it wasn't getting a full seat and the ears were popping out really easily. So I had to do the little paracord inside here trick. And so now they're functioning just like the Unity mounts that I had on the Team Wendy. So they will not click out. They're just constantly pressing in, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but it's better to have a seal than not, I guess. Yeah, so I was kind of bummed about that, but in the end, this large ops core with 4D pads and the Team Wendy BOA harness, this thing is money. I mean, this thing is just the most comfortable setup I've had to date, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's kind of bummed because like these fucking idiots at OpsCore, my first helmet had the arc rails actually lined flush up with the edges of the helmet. This one, no matter how much you adjust it back and forth, it will not line up. I don't feel like ovaling out those holes or trimming this down. And the hooked Velcro for the top pads is all wonky and crooked. You know, it's like these fucking guys have their heads up their asses, I'll tell you that. And their customer service is absolute shit. But all right, going off on those assholes again. Yeah, I mean, OpsCore, they have good products, but like their QC is just shit right now. And I don't know if it's because they're just blowing out these discontinued carbon bumps, but they just need to work on whatever they're doing over there, because it ain't working. And yeah, so got a TNVC Mohawk back here. The same little, what is this, like a night core strobe, green and IR strobe. It's a strobe or constant. Got an older X300V here. It's the one with the old pull to twist head. The old, I don't know why I have this on here, it's kind of redundant, but got this guy on here, the Surefire helmet light, and the Costa, what is it, the SRS, I think he calls it. Probably still one of the better lanyard systems that I've used to date, so I really like that. And that's about it. Just wanted to show you guys the helmet and kind of let you guys know how it went down with OpsCore, because those guys are fucking idiots. And I won't be buying anything directly from Gentex anymore. Keith, fucking Mama's Burger, whatever the fuck your name is, fuck you, dude. You're a piece of shit. All right, sorry guys, just had to, that was the last rant. But overall, pretty happy with this helmet. The 4D pads and the Team Wendy BOA is the way to go. So I should mention the sizing difficulties that I had before with the OpsCore helmet. Oops, that was due to the octile system that they use with all that plastic and shit in there. And if I had just taken, when I originally had the large ops core plastic pump, if I had taken all that stuff out and swapped out for these 40 pads and the Team Wendy harness, it would have fit fine. But for whatever reason, any of OpsCore's helmets with the octile system, or for that matter, the worm dial system, are probably gonna fit like they're a size smaller than they actually are. So keep that in mind. That's kind of an update to the last video that I put out. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a look and tell you guys about how stupid those guys at OpsCore are. And that's enough rant for tonight, so I'll let you guys go. But I appreciate you guys watching. I also want to say thanks for all the subs, guys. I think we're up to like almost 50 people. I can't believe that that many of you guys are dumb enough to want to listen to me. But I sincerely appreciate it. And I'll keep making more videos. Thanks, guys.